Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Rebel Shadow here. It has been a while since I have talked with y'all. I do these wrestling shows every week, these Shadow Pro episodes, but I feel like I need to reconnect with y'all. Like feeling hella bored right now, falling down an endless downward spiral of irrelevancy, and I need something to keep me motivated. So then, wake up in the morning, drop a big old log out here. You ain't got time for nothing. Fuck. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I like where this is going. So, what's a wrestle? Could I eat wrestle, dude? No, what? So far, Merritt and Cutie are here, and Gugu as well. What's up? So, yeah, let's talk about wrestling. Um, Here's the thing. It was there was some news that recently broke today that WWE's product might reportedly be going back to TV 14 starting Monday. And if that's really the case, I am definitely going to watch it more often from now on. So yeah, I can already see that. Hold on. Mm. I can already see that WWE is undoing 14 years of damage caused by Linda McMahon. Good. Good. Hey, Wheelan, what's up? Is wrestling a word anymore? Oh my god. Maybe because they want younger kids to learn wrestling. Yeah, they were trying to introduce a younger audience. Like, bro, they were trying to take a more conservative approach. All this just so Linda McMahon was trying to run for senator, like for senator of the state of Connecticut or something like that. That campaign failed horrendously. That campaign failed horrendously, and I'm just glad that it didn't work out. But Linda and Vince decided to prolong the PG era. Fuck that shit. I mean, let's face facts here. I mean, I just hope that chair shots to the head will no longer be banned like they did during the fucking PG era. I mean, the only reason why they did it was because Chris Benoit, you know, Chris Benoit, his death was basically the reason why they became the PG in the first place. What else I'd say? Chris Benoit does not deserve anyone's respect. Maybe, yeah. Am I the only one who thinks the man versus bear match is good on paper only? Your sister says the bear he thinks is playing with thinks he's playing with the wrestler. Mm, kind of weird actually. Don't know how long I can be here. My laptop is on battery saving mode right now. Damn, that sucks. TV 14 for the win. Amen, Ryan. Amen. Putting the man in McMahon. Man, whatever. Words. McMac and cheese. What the fuck? I only support one chair shot to the head in matches because too many chair shots to the head is god awful. Period. Exactly. I mean, look at the amount of concussions that people like Chris Benoit and Aaron Hernandez suffered. Dude, I mean, look at this. Look at this. Chris Benoit Chris Benoit got CTE and committed murder in 2007 and then killed himself. Then Aaron Hernandez got CTE and then committed murders and then killed himself. The similarities, both companies that they were affiliated with cut ties with them. The WWE cut ties with Chris Benoit, and the NFL cut ties with Aaron Hernandez. The difference is only one of them got arrested, and that one was Aaron Hernandez. 2 chops to the throat. Don't touch nothing. Don't look at nothing. 2 chops to the throat. Don't even breathe. What do you mean? Dude, it's McMahon. Dude, why did they make it so long? For a brief period of time, Evie will be entertaining this stream for news reports every few minutes. Hey, Serato, welcome to the stream. So far, we're talking about wrestling, and we had some debate now that WWE's product will no longer be a TV PG product. Since if they're going back to TV 14, imagine all the things we could actually see on television again. We could finally go back to hearing curse words on television again. We can finally go back to seeing sexual situations. We can finally go back to seeing blood. Reunited, and it feels so fucking good. Hey, Alec, welcome. So far, yeah. McWoman, feminism. Literally, Linda McMahon in a nutshell. I fucking hate that woman. No. Let me show my face in the video without the comments being turned off. So I was in the middle of composing a national anthem for our new nation, and since I saw that news that WWE was going back to TV 14, like what I saw left me completely paralyzed with shock. Imagine a WWE show with a TVMA rating. I think they probably did that with the ECW One Night Stand events that took place in 2005 and 2006. I'm small. Ha! Evie has never played one sensibly to cover explicit language since the November 2020 launch, and we are proud of it. Amen. Imagine WWE being changed to TVG or TVPG. Well, they're already TVPG right now. They're about to go to the conversion. If they weren't TVG, that would suck. You do so much Rebel. Oh, everyone's always asking where you are, not how you are. So I always ask. So I ask how you are. 3 words: Saturday Morning Slam. Yeah, that existed for a short period of time on the CW. Too bad I never lived to see it. Even ECW was censored back in the day, which actually sucks. Too bad you never saw it. You should be glad you never saw it. Why? Why though? It says, all right, you bastard kitties. Basically me in a nutshell. Bro, I'm guessing the only reason I like sometimes I think the only reason why I think the Simpsons skin is yellow, I think it's probably jaundice, which is actually a sign of kidney failure. So I think at this point, all of the characters are about to, a purple that is more than a blank on it, and it says "Save the Chubby Unicorns" with a rhino on it. Oh God. Saturday Morning Slam is a G-rated kids show that tried too hard to appeal to kids. Do you like video games? Do you believe in magic? Imagine swinging your opponent Cesaro style to a bear. Don't even get me started on Daniel Bryan on Saturday Morning Slam. Bro. Fun fact, There is a rhino out there adopted under your name. His name is Big Chungus. You saved a rhino. That's a W. But imagine if it was the rhino. Imagine if it was him. Like gore, gore, gore. The only issue is he works for Impact Wrestling now. Yes, sir. It's legal and everything. Really? If it's legal in Colorado, I hope it's legal in New York State. Eh. I gotta. Oh shit! I need to see what's so bad about Saturday Morning Slam. Like, like, what if? Sometimes it gives me the idea. What if Shadow Pro Wrestling actually produced a Saturday morning show? But like, no, 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 no. Just like how NBC has the more you know, SBC would probably have the less you know, and Shadow Pro's Saturday morning program would definitely be featured on that programming block. Saturday morning Shadow Slam, that would be quite something to watch actually. That yeah, that's probably what I would call it. Santino Morella of on all colors. On all yeah, no, 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 Santino Morella on commentary, Mick Foley of all people being general manager. What the fuck? I remember when Mick Foley was general manager of Raw, got fired by Stephanie McMahon, didn't do shit. Shadow Day Morning Slam, that'd be pretty weird actually. So I see the rest of the Federal Republic of Sambracia flag concepts. Don't these colors have a meaningful purpose or merely to just match the United States colors? Well, to be honest, primarily it's meant to match the United States colors, but the other reason is that it's meant to, how do I say, promote unity and democracy, freedom, honor, and justice. That's primarily what it is. That's primarily what it's about. Like I like the one that isn't a musical. Stan Johnny Depp Wonka. Speaking of Johnny Depp, you should honestly check out my recent video. Hold on. Like I have already posted a full episode of the Rebel Report. Mhm. Yeah. Like I want to know what your opinions are on that episode if you guys have seen it. I mean, I regret nothing. I honestly regret nothing by making that stream. Did y'all hear about the King Depp the Fifth? Definitely King Depp the Fifth. Let's talk about wrestling. The chat. Oompa loompa, fuck you, Amber Heard. I want to see your life crash and burn. You seem nervous and you kept looking at your script, and you just need to loosen up and not be so tense. Mm, true. Well, I wasn't really nervous per se. I just like have trouble wording. I just have trouble like, how do I say this? I just have trouble with my words and stuff like that. Yeah, yeah. To be honest, I didn't really have a script. It was completely unscripted. It was completely unscripted. Everything about the pilot episode was completely unscripted. Nah, you're too tense. True. Loosen up. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. I noticed that in one of his old videos too. Yep. Oh, what were you looking at? What did I keep looking at? Help. I was just like looking around the room. Like I tend to do that at times. Like I tend to do that at times. I liked it actually. And welcome, Sir Horror. Welcome. Your voice impersonations for every time the Amber Heard supporters appear on the Cry Witness news segment was super funny. Hashtag I stand with Johnny Depp. Oh yeah, like I want to know what you guys thought of the whole Cry Witness news segment because That's a segment I've been wanting to do for quite a long time. I even announced it. You suck at eye contact, just like me, honestly. That is true. I mean, I am cross-eyed, but I suck dick at eye contact. I really do. There's no place like London. Like, wait till you meet the UK people, and then you're an American. What if you tell them something like, "Yeah, well, where I come from, any sport where you can't use your hands is for pussies," and they're referring to soccer, and they call it football. Like, bro, stop calling it football! It's soccer! That's basically me in a nutshell every time. Every fucking time. That's me whenever someone calls it football. Like, stop fucking saying football. Okay. Dude, cultural differences. Cultural differences. Yeah, it actually does make a lot of sense. Anyway, back to wrestling. Yeah, we are getting off topic. Let's continue talking about wrestling. We did mention before Saturday Morning Slam, the fact that that actually exists. I try at eye contact, really gotten better as I've aged. It was the best thing that happened to the Shadow Broadcasting Company next to Shadow Pro Wrestling. Exactly. I think I've gotten a bit better at cutting promos because I used to stutter and not know what to say when I did an FWF. Well, I mean, to be honest, I kind of suck dick at cutting promos too. In Germany, they do call soccer soccer. Well, that's surprising. Let me see what I got here. I'm taking a look at this one episode of Saturday Morning Slam. Is it really that bad? I think I don't know if these are taped or I don't even know, like, yeah, I don't even know if these episodes are taped or they were broadcast live, cuz this definitely does not look like a show that aired in the morning. It doesn't. Mm. They also yeah. I hate that one Shelton Benjamin slash Tori Wilson slash Vince backstage segment where Vince looked back at the camera like, "Are you ready for some wrestling?" Mm. I'm not. I care to disagree because the way he started off that episode of Raw, that was actually a perfect way to start an episode. They were taped, I think. Yeah, most likely. I think some episodes are free on YouTube. Yeah. They also have handball, which is fairly different from football. Yeah. One reason why I'm not a Ruthless Aggression era fan. Mm, I like both Ruthless Aggression and Attitude Era. I just found it uncomfortable. Was it like sexual situations or anything like that? I don't know. For the cruelty of men is wondrous as Peru, but there's no place like London. At the top of a hole sit a privileged few making mock of the vermin in the lower zoo, turning beauty into filth and greed. I too have sailed the world and seen wonders. I kind of want to upload dark matches from FWF Mayhem, your weekly show, but never recorded them. I'll just record the call with the announcers setting off and just call it a dark match. I might actually do. I might actually do a series where I'm like hosting, where I'm doing like dark matches. Actually, no. I'm just gonna do it. I plan on doing a freestyle show for Shadow Pro Wrestling. Because, like, if I'm doing a Saturday morning program for Shadow Pro Wrestling on SBC, I might as well do another show called Afternoon Anarchy. Not you reading it backwards. Help. No place like London reversed. Yeah. Basically, Tori was too young for Vince. Vince was, like, in his 70s, and, like, Tori was, like, in her 30s, 20s, 40s. I don't know. But, like, bro, if they were young, that would definitely be the biggest case that has ever happened. Vince is the perfect wrestling heel, but dude, I don't want to see that. Maybe on CCTV footage segment, but not that fully televised. Yeah, no one wants to see that kind of shit, especially if it's like that kind of those weird storylines, like the fucking Mae Young giving birth to a hand? No. And of course, we don't even speak of the dreaded Katie Vick storyline. We don't ever speak about that. Like, I witnessed it myself, and to WWE and Vince McMahon, I only have a few things to say to you. To dear Vince McMahon and WWE, fuck you. Give me back my brain cells, you fucking thief. Maybe one dark match could be, we don't speak, like, Rebel, we don't speak about it. Also, Rebel speaks about it. Yes. Every time I hear Tori, I can only think of Toriel from Undertale. Help. We don't talk about Kate. No. Oh my god. Maybe one dark match could be you versus me, or Dark Arthur versus Reader, and many more. We could actually do that. I just wish Reader would come back to tuning into my content. I really do. I miss having him appear on my channel more often. I mean, I miss the old days. I really miss the old days. Like, I just hope he'll appear at ShadowCon 2022. Reader's a married man. He's busy. He isn't married yet. He just got engaged. Wait, what the fuck? I told him that if he does get married, I want to fly all the way down south from New York State to Louisiana. I think that's the state he's in. Dude has the fucking New Orleans fleur-de-lis symbol in his house. You can't make that shit up. You already know a man is living in New Orleans if he has that symbol in his house. Reed is boring to me, honestly. Used to be an active follower, but now I'm like, who cares? Oh, Hardy har har. Not too long, I was watching a video analysis of a manga that is notorious for being insanely bleak and depressing, and it's not even funny. It's called Metamorphosis. Damn. Don't even get me started on when Vince was violating a chick screaming, "Ah, Mr. McMahon," while he's yelling, "Hear this woman's voluptuous." Oh, no. Nope. I'm tapping out. Knock on wood. I'm done. I quit. I can't do this. No, you know what? I'm tapping out here. I'm done. I can't take these fucking storylines and angles here anymore. I don't care if WWE is trying to improve their product. I am fucking done. There are not enough ways to describe how horrific this is. But I'm going to try my hardest to find some. At this point, WWE has become total shit. Pure, unadulterated, soft serve shit. There's no other way to put it. Are you? I guess you could say I am. Yeah. I just lost interest in creepypastas for a while. Been more focused on trains and shit. Same with me. I've been more focused on wrestling and like putting most of my focus on being a television and radio news broadcasting enthusiast. That's basically what I've been doing with myself lately. I think I might produce more of that kind of content. In fact, I'm already producing a new graphics package. I was gonna say that he's technically engaged. The tea, the shade. Married killed the sun. Yes. Oh my god. I only listen to Mr. Creepypastas on Spotify. I don't know, man. It's great. EV news update. It's official. All middle and high schools in Southern California are not allowed to start school before 8:30 a.m. Elementary schools are unfortunately not included. Damn, that's gotta suck for the little kids. Respect women, respect men, respect everyone and their boundaries. Thank you. Yeah. Is it wrong that I missed 2013 to 14 WWE? It's nostalgic to me because I was starting to get into it. Don't really know what to say to that. I didn't really care about the WWE during that time period. I mean, after all, their product was boring from during the 2013 and 14 era. and the 2015 to 16 era. Well, a little bit of that. 16 to 17, I could already see it was improving. 17 to 18, definitive improvement. 18 to 19, even more definitive improvement. 18 to 19, 19 to 20, definitely going down the downslope. 20 to 21 are even going further down the downslope. 21 to 22, still going down the downslope. Hardly anyone even fucking watches this shit anymore. And 2022 to 2023, slowly making progress. I still find Shadow entertaining, but it's just that his absence and busy schedule is just fucking ridiculous. In a sense, I kind of have to agree. I've been reading fan fiction, listening to slow and reverb songs. Help. Yeah, between the weird Vince stuff, anything involving DX, Hornswoggle, Vince's quote unquote death, how hard they tried to appeal to the audience, among other things, fuck the Ruthless Aggression era hard. Nah, I'd say that PG era did an even worse job at it than the Ruthless Aggression could ever dream of doing. I mean, if you had to ask me what my favorite years were during the Ruthless Aggression era, I'd have to say all of them to be exact, especially 2006. I know. Yeah. LMAO, what was that? Dude's literally simping for Hornswoggle. He's a fucking dwarf, though. What? Why are you simping for a dwarf? No. Hold on. Someone said, so the whole Rod being TV14 thing was a lie? Someone said that? Oh my fucking God. I hope it's not true. I hope that's not true. I hope it's not a lie, because so many news sources are already reporting on it. Sports Illustrated is talking about it. Bleacher Report is talking about it. Indian Express is talking about it. Cage Side Seats is reporting on it. Comicbook.com is reporting on it. ProWrestling.net is talking about it. Inside the Ropes is talking about it. So many fucking news sources are already talking about it. This better not be a lie, because if so, I'm going to be so mad. Oh, the name is so fucking stupid. Do the stars in your flag concepts also have their symbolic meaning? Well, kinda, though it's primarily based on the United States. The name is so fucking stupid. It could be a rumor. I think it's because of the scratch logo, and I was 12 I was 11 or 12 at the time. I didn't really see or understand the faults or problems. Do the stars in your yeah? I already answered that question. I just didn't care because I just wanted to see, probably because I just wanted to see fighting well. Same with me. Because I started watching wrestling in 2015. Who said anything about simping? I'm making fun of his name. I see. 2 words. Spirit Squad. Oh boy. Nikki or fucking Dolph Ziggler. Come on. It could be a rumor. I doubt it. I doubt it. I don't think it could be. I don't think it's a rumor, considering the fact that so many news sources are talking about it. I know absolutely nothing about wrestling. Why am I here? Well, Ziggly Wiggly. Oh my fucking God. It reminds me of that one thing my brother and I used to do when we were little kids. We used to watch WWE Raw, and we used to do this to make fun of the old 2002 theme. Don't shit. I don't hate Hornswoggle as a talent or individual, but my God, the material they gave him, God help us. Exactly. At least you have free TVMA wrestling via SBC. Yep. Dolph Ziggler. Don't even get me started on the limo explosion storyline that was scrapped because of, yeah, I fucking hate Chris Benoit. I just hate him. I just hate him as a person. He has good wrestling. He's a good wrestler. He's a great wrestler. He has good talent. But when it comes to him as a person, he's fucking horrible. He just is. Remember that adult animated show Camp WWE was a thing? Yeah. Like since they discontinued since they discontinued the WWE feed of WWE Network, all the other feeds are available in other countries except for Russia since the whole Russo and Ukrainian thing. But yeah, like since NBC Universal has a broadcasting partnership with the WWE, a lot of their programming moved there. Hence why the Peacock streaming service has all of WWE's content. Yeah. John Cena was a penguin. New. Oh boy. Remember? Yeah. Y'all remember that Surf's Up WWE movie? Yeah, I really didn't care about that. I don't hate Benoit. Y2J said it best. When he got CTE, the Benoit we knew was dead and gone, and the man who did you know what remained. Mm. I mean, when Eddie died, I miss Eddie Guerrero so much. Lied, cheated, and stole his way to the victory scene. Though the worst thing I think that what I hated the most is that the McMahon family got pleasure out of fucking over Eddie Guerrero constantly. You know, before his death. I remember there being a WWE crossover film with Scooby Doo or something, but I didn't see it. There were actually two. We don't talk about Scooby Doo. Yeah, that existed. Yeah, that did it. That actually existed. Remember that Scooby Doo has movies with WWE twice? Yeah, yeah. Two words, Katie Vick. Oh no, that's a storyline that I like to colloquially refer to as the forbidden storyline. We don't talk about Katie Vick here, all right? We don't talk about Katie. We don't talk about Katie Vick. I mean, that storyline is so fucking horrifying that we just don't talk about it. All right, we just don't. Because the drugs from my generation, I'll take the fuck. Going back to that one comment by Merritt, I'm doing this. Yeah. Do the ziggy wiggy, do the ziggly wiggly, do the ziggly wiggly, yeah. Let's get it out. Do the ziggly wiggly, do the ziggly wiggly, the ziggly wiggly, yeah. I'll get the guns, the drugs from my generation. I'll take the fall, the saints across the nation. And it's the sex, the gods, the freaks, the frauds. They're messing with me. Come on, come on, come on. Let's get it out. Like between that and the Reign of Terror and just straight up Triple H in general, sometimes I think to myself, why the crap is anyone a fan of the Ruthless Aggression era? Yeah. I hope Shadow could embrace the Shadow Warrior training. Yeah. I should make Across the Nation a theme song for PCW War, though. Across the Nation and Rise Up are some good shit. Except for the fact that I actually am not really a fan of WWE Raw's 2002 graphics and logo. I like their 2006 graphics and logo better, to be quite honest. The 2006 the 2006 logo was what really got me into WWE. Like, in all honesty, yeah, not the graphics, the theme song. Yeah, I mean, they're connected in a way. They are connected in a way. Like if I were to combine the 2006 logo with the 2002 theme across the nation, that'd probably be something. Mm. Frogs. Yep. Shucky ducky quack quack. Bro, we like it like you're literally reminding me of fucking Booker T. Can't like every time I hear Booker T say that, I'm always like, can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck? Can you buck like a horse when we fuck? Can you take every inch of your butt? Can you shit on my chest for good luck? Can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck? Can you fart on my balls when we fuck? Can you stick your whole tongue up my butt? Can you shit on my chest for good luck? Can you quack? Can you quack like a duck when you suck? What the hell? Yeah, that actually exists. Can you buck like a horse when we? Oh yeah, yeah. Imagine having actual stars from the WWE trying out our training, see what they think. Just to clarify, I get why people are fans of the ruthless aggression era, but I hate what the ruthless aggression era is and what it stood for in WWE. I mean, think about this for a second. Without the ruthless aggression era, there would be no John Cena. Without the ruthless aggression era, there would be no Randy Orton. No, I was referencing Booker T on that as well. Ah, I see. Like, I would definitely consider doing I would definitely consider doing PCW. I'm still working on the characters and the intro. Plus, I'm working on a CAW league in 2K22 where I'm like featuring characters from Marvel and DC comics and shit like that. So yeah. Good points though. Both are good talents. Exactly. I mean, sure, don't get me wrong, they may be overrated, but they're still great superstars. So, yeah, next time you say that you hate what the ruthless aggression era stood for in the WWE, think about the fact that without them, there would be no John Cena or Randy Orton. John Cena's STFU, though I never bought, the opponent can easily slip out of the hold. True, but honestly, they should not have changed the name. If they're going back to PG, actually, no. If they're leaving the PG era for good, then maybe they should actually go back to using the STFU name. Like, I actually love that. Because you go from using the shut the fuck up name, then you go from using the fuck you name, and then you go to using attitude adjustment. I love the attitude adjustment, but should have kept the STFU name, honestly. Remember, our ideal training would have to be up there with, let's say, Army Special Operations, Navy SEAL, and Marine Corps training. I'm gonna go listen to Vocaloid and read Johnny the Homicidal Maniac fan fiction and look at Scrabbing fan art. Okay, bye. Drink water, take vitamins. Alright, you do that. Thanks for showing up. Now I want Fruity Pebbles. Bro, John Cena is basically the reason why Fruity Pebbles are even popular in the first place. Like, I'm looking at these old ass segments from WWE 2013 or 2000. I don't know. There were actually some good things about the PG era, but like I don't even know. I'm thinking about remodeling PCW after the WWE Raw, except for the fact that it's not in fact going to be it's not going to be a PG product. Like believe me when I tell you that it's not. Nor would it ever be. Like, I absolutely refuse to let this be a PG product. I still don't get why Ezra Miller has already turned himself to be one of the most hated celebrities today. Aside from Amber Heard, they would be perfect for each other. Oh, one of the good things, the Christian and Orton rivalry. I hardly remember that. I hardly remember that. What I'm saying is that the ruthless aggression era sucks for giving talent like Shelton Benjamin, Mr. Kennedy, Snitsky, Kurt Angle, and Booker T shitty angles. Oh my god! Don't even get me started on the fucking Kurt Angle and Booker T's wife thing. Like what the fuck? Like I remember it so vividly. He's like, Booker T, I want to have sex with your wife, bro. I can't believe you are actually endorsing sexual harassment during a storyline on live television, on live national television. Like, bro, on a major network too, might I add. On a major network. You know what? If we're having WWE programmers go to major networks, here's the thing. You had Fox, you had UPN, now the CW broadcasting SmackDown. Then you went to My Network TV for SmackDown. Then yeah. Like, why don't we, like, you know, if SmackDown's gonna be broadcasting on the major networks, why not just have WWE? Why not just have WWE Raw go straight to NBC? Have that take over their Monday night lineup, just like how SmackDown's taking over the entirety of Fox's Friday night lineup. So yeah, so during prime time on Monday nights, NBC could just air Monday Night Raw and then just go straight to their local news at 11 o'clock. They could just do that, you know? Hey, Luna, welcome. So yeah, they could just do that. Cena and Orton are better than DX in my opinion, but that's the thing. The roster needs a well-working system everyone can adjust to and get equal time in the spotlight. I agree. This concludes the EV portion of this live stream. Google will return momentarily. Log on to eplayer.ev.com or tune into EV News tonight at 11:30. See you, man. Thanks for showing up. One more match. Speaking of Shelton Benjamin, do I remember Mama Benjamin? No. What the hell? That shit gives me Aunt Jemima vibes. Shit reminds me of the fucking pancakes and syrup. Like, you know what? I think I might do that. I think I'm gonna make that our official parody of Aunt Jemima. Like, I wish they didn't change the name to Pearl Milling Company. I really wish they didn't change the name. They really should have retained the Aunt Jemima name. I don't know if it was like a cultural or a racial thing. I don't know what the fuck it is, but like, come on. Come on. And get walking liabilities like DX the hell out. Aunt Vegeta. Oh my god. Yeah. Like, what if though? Like, we could, like, hold on. Let me see. Mama Benjamin. Like, Mama Benjamin. I need to see what the fuck this is. Okay. Mama. Sheldon Benjamin. I came all the way from South Carolina to see my baby boy get his behind kicked. I seen what was going on. Yeah, what was going on? I don't want to hear no excuses. Because see, you're sorry. No, you're sorry. I'm raising some soft boys. You got to get your mind right. You don't lose. We Benjamins, we don't take ass whoopings. We give up. Yes, ma'am. So you better get your mind right and start kicking ass and doing what I say do. Yes, and I'm going to stay right on your behind until you get your mind right.
I don't need that.
Oh no! Oh no! She got the whip! She got the whip! Oh no! Yo, since when did this go from a wrestling show to a black comedy? What is this? This is some Tyler Perry level shit, bro. Like, bro, this is Monday Night Raw. Like, we're watching USA, not BET. Come on now.
Get your ass behind the shelf. You stink. Go!
Jesus. Can't believe that's actually Shelton Benjamin's mom. Mom, someone like Mama Benjamin, please make a comeback. If that was if that was a one-off, there needs to be more appearances. Is there like a pizza chain we could sponsor? Yeah, most likely, but I don't know what we would call it. I get that Triple H is married to Stephanie. I wish that Stephanie was married to someone like The Rock, but there's a problem. Triple H only got his way to the top because he's the boss's son-in-law. I heard that oil wrestling is popular in Turkey. Kind of weird if you ask me. No, she did more appearances in 2006. Oh, that's something I never knew. Triple H is inferior and he knows it. Exactly. I mean, he has this whole inferiority complex. Like, bro, remember that whole documentary called Wrestling Isn't Wrestling by Max Landis? That documentary pretty much explains it itself. It'd be funny if Medea was his mama. Exactly. Wait, what the fuck? Goldust? There's a Goldust? Oh my god, bro. Goldust and Mama Benjamin. Oh no.
Let me tell you something. Almost don't beat the Bulldog. Almost beat Shawn Michaels. You almost won the Royal Rumble. I don't live on almost, and neither do you. Mama, there was 29. I don't want to hear about the other 29 boys. I'm talking about you. I'm your mom. You gonna be a champion if I have to beat you down to make it happen. Now,
Abuse.
you take your trifle behind, and you gonna take your hands up. That's what you gonna do before I get to bed. And when you come back, I need you to come rub your mama's shoulders. I'm tired of you wearing me out. Trying to get you to be somebody.
Stuff.
Even better, it's Goldust. What the hell? What are you? Who are you?
This is sexual harassment.
Goldust, the prince of perversion. The man with the golden power.
Calls himself a man of perversion. Even costing Viscera a match by hitting him with her purse and Shelton pinning him. That's a win. Oh, remember the Bashams and their BDSM gimmick? No, I've not heard of that. That is something I need to bookmark right now. Good Lord, Booker T and Goldust. Hell no. You should look up canceled WWE moments on YouTube. That's where I find most information from behind the scenes WWE. This I gotta see.
Your Hannibal looking ass away from the door. Stay away from me. Sheldon! Sheldon! Some old freak is in here! You know you won't. You will never, ever forget the name of. Oh, Sheldon! Your mama needs you. Your mama needs you, baby. There's a freak in here. Lord, I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Oh, good cooking movie.
Olive oil. Kind of weird. There was also a funny segment where Eugene thought she was Big Mama from Big Mama's House, the Martin Lawrence movie. That same movie that got released by 20th Century Fox. Oh boy. I can't believe it though. That's some racist shit. I'm sorry, Nick Dinsmore, or should I say Eugene? Ugh, the Eugene Invitational. God help me. God help us. I have not at all heard of these things. Jesus Christ. Hold on, let me see the Bashams. The Bashams BDSM gimmick. Basham Brothers Shaniqua. What the fuck? Hold on. Yeah. I can't even fucking find this shit. This is weird. This is weird. Hmm. The funny thing is that they literally have a black woman named Shaniqua accompanying them to the ring. That's some stereotypical and racist shit there. And to think that there could be worse. Who am I kidding? There isn't worse. That makes no fucking sense. I saw your movie. Good movie. Big Mama's House 2. Claps and jumps and laughs. Wow. That's what I remember Eugene saying. Kind of sounded like Chris Rock doing that G.I. Jane joke at the Oscars this year. Who knew that wrestling is notorious for being extreme because it requires a lot of endurance to keep on fighting? Yeah. Next up, Eugene Invitational. Oh boy. Hold on, what the fuck? Hold on, what the fuck is going on? Hold on, what the fuck is going on? Says, okay. I think it involved Kurt Angle's gold medal. Not that I'm surprised. I've learned that for a while ago. Did you know that there was plans for Kurt Angle to have a match with Bret Hart at WrestleMania 19? Really? Damn. Oh yeah, it started as the Kurt Angle Invitational with the gold medal, and then it turned into the Eugene Invitational. That's what I call a major takeover. That's what I call a takeover. See what the fuck this is. I doubt Bret would have kept up with Kurt considering the condition he was in, but I think that would have been something. Yeah. I mean, I'm just taking a look at past moments in WWE history, especially the most fucked up bits.
Eugene and the most gorgeous cheerleader I've ever seen, Christy Hemme.
Oh yeah, Christy Hemme was in WWE before she came to TNA years later. Given that this is the Ruthless Aggression era, it's no surprise that you have hot women. Is that Daddy Rebel in the back? I guess you could say that. Yeah. Also, remember that Melina storyline that got scrapped? There's a video explaining it. Let me see this. This has to be something.
What a fellowship, what a joy divine, leaning on the everlasting arms.
Oh, let me see this. Cancel WWE moments. Transsexual storyline. In what may have been a real life. Oh, fuck. In what may have been a play on a real life fling, in 2006, Melina was seen seducing Batista in the SmackDown locker room, only to turn around and accuse him of quote unquote forcing himself on her in a press conference the following week, and threatening to take legal action on the main event star. All things considered, it was a rather tasteless angle. God damn, why the fuck would they do that? If I'm being honest with you, fucking Melina's not even that hot. Is like, am I weird for saying that Melina's not really hot? But it could have actually gotten worse. The WWE creative team stated that at the time that the proposed ending for the angle was for it to be revealed that Melina was actually a man. Stephanie McMahon, the head writer, wisely turned this down, fearing such an angle could wreck Melina's career. Oh boy, fucking transsexual storyline. I don't have a problem with trans people. I love trans people, but what the fuck? Okay, I changed my mind. Melina is hot. Yeah. I can't believe I just fucking read that. Batista / Melina / Morrison should have just been a simple love triangle. You didn't need to bullshit Melina in any way. To each their own. Okay, I'll give that to Stephanie. Yeah. No trans hate, but again, no need to bullshit Melina. Rest in peace, Ivana Trump. Donald Trump's first wife, Ivana Trump, has died at the age of 73 due to cardiac arrest. Rest in peace. Jesus Christ. I don't really hate the Trump family. I just hate Donald himself for reasons that I'm not going to mention on this stream for very obvious reasons. Hey, Xanax, what's up? I hope Luna's getting better soon. I hope so too. Yeah, it used to be called the yeah, you were right. It used to be called the Gold Medal Invitational. Now Eugene's taking over. What the fuck?
Why can't we have our own cheerleader? I mean, if Eugene can get a cheerleader, look at this. Oh, man.
What the fuck indeed? Yeah. Watch Caitlyn versus Maxine. That was a great match. Must be some season 3 NXT shit.
This is third ever Eugene Invitational, Gold Medal Invitational. The hometown hero speak. He taught French better than me.
If I went to Yankee Stadium, that would be a blessing.
Come on down. I think Rene Dupree speaks English better than Eugene also.
The French phenom Rene Dupree was in this segment. Okay. Nick Dinsmore is better than this. I agree. Did anyone really give a shit about Rene Dupree, to be honest? I sure as hell didn't. Is that La Resistance I hear? Yeah. I think Rene Dupree must have been the official leader or something like that. The Smash Worthy against really Simon Dean. Here's another person that we didn't care about.
I don't give a fuck.
So yeah, Rene Dupree. Regarding him, when it comes to him, I'm gonna put this in a language that only he can understand.
Rien à foutre.
Hold on, let me say that one more time.
Rien à foutre. I don't give a fuck.
We don't give a fuck about Rene Dupree. Did you know Nick Dinsmore and Rob Conway were a tag team in OVW? Imagine if the two were given a more serious push as a tag team. I do. Damn. Yeah, I remember Simon Dean. He was like briefly mentioned once. The Jack Ashigans. I love those dumbassigans. I remember his encounter with Boogeyman. No, Boogie, no. Good Boogie. Ha, that was fucking hilarious. La Resistance versus Lord of the Ring. Nick and Rob's OVW tag team ring name. Could have been something. True. If we had Jackass and furry costumes, that'd be something to watch. That would actually be something to watch.
Very impressive young athlete, Rene Dupree. Is the French heritage certainly being accepted nicely here in Montreal, Quebec. We'll call him what he is now.
Wait, hold on. Let me see that one more time. Let me hear that one more time.
Being accepted nicely here in Montreal, Quebec.
This one episode of Raw took place in Montreal, Quebec.
We'll call him what he is now. Call him the French Cena. He's a phenomenal one. Well, he's got 3 minutes.
Hold on. The fuck you just said?
Call him the French Cena. He's a phenomenal one.
That's a lawsuit. That's a lawsuit right there. AJ Styles already claimed that name. He was in Impact Wrestling during the time. He could have given you a fucking lawsuit. Speaking of Boogeyman, I remember when he ate Jillian Hall's mole. Oh boy. That was the worst storyline I've ever seen. La Resistance could rise against the Lord of the Ring as an underdog babyface tag team. And having the Jackass members performing some of the most outrageous shit, no same person should ever do. Imagine Shadow being involved there. That'd be kind of odd.
Well, he's got 3 minutes to claim this Olympic gold medal from Eugene. Well, if he goes 3 minutes, I mean, the Eugene Invitational, it's history, baby. Eugene trying to shovel the sportsmanship. That was refused by the French phenom, Rene Dupree. Wait a minute.
It's the most bullshit storyline I've seen between Jillian's bullshit mole and Boogie being Boogie. Oh my god, no. Jackass was supposed to face Umaga at SummerSlam 2007. Or us, or you pulling stunts at him. That would be something.
Look at that graphic on the screen, did you?
What the fuck? So this match was a 3-minute match. They have a graphic there on the bottom right, on the bottom left corner with the Eugene Invitational. And for the countdown, they decided to use fucking Comic Sans. Think about that for a second. WWE actually using Comic Sans. Wow.
Did he write that himself? I don't even know what it spells. 2 minutes and the clock is turning here. And hey, wait a minute. Tornadoes.
Hold on, what the fuck happened? Let me see that one more time. Kurt Angle out of nowhere. He just cost him the match. What the fuck? Just stop ringing the bell. It's not gonna do anything. The Jackass type stunts, I might add. Yeah. I mean, they did his character right in SmackDown vs. Raw 2009 in the Undertaker Road to WrestleMania story. True. Boogeyman as a creature is the embodiment of everything we humans did as a species to screw up the Earth. And Boogie's out for revenge. Yep. Congratulations on fucking your entire planet, people.
A special person run around with my living gold medal. The very same gold medal that I won with a broken damn neck.
Eats worms. Oh god. This fire burns or cult of personality. I like both equally. But my favorite one, this fire. Oh my kill switch. Only people who watch Christian Miracle will understand that. He's also a pretty sweet and he's also a pretty good short and sweet promo. Like this fire has to be better than, it's definitely better than Cult of Personality. I'm sorry. I mean, nothing personal. I love Cult of Personality, but this fire is actually my favorite. National religion of FRS. Christianity, of course. Honestly, it should also be freedom of religion. Of course. I mean, the national religion is actually Christianity, but we actually do promote freedom of religion.
You think it's funny, Eugene, huh? You and all these frauds here in Montreal.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna be nice to Kurt Angle for that. My man just dissed all the people in Montreal, Quebec. I'm definitely gonna be nice to Kurt Angle for that one line.
My whole life's work is this one big joke, isn't it? The joke is over. Because tonight I'm gonna take your hero Hulk Hogan and I'm gonna beat his ass.
Oh,
See what I'm gonna do to him. Because it won't even be half of what I do to you at SummerSlam. Look at me. Look at me. I'm gonna make you cry. I'm gonna make you scream for your life. And then you'll see why I'm the most vicious son of a bitch in the WWE.
mm.
Guys, I have never seen Kurt Angle in this condition. I never have either. I mean, you talk about no joking around. This man is all business. Wow.
I'm not gonna lie. He does sound a little bit like Ric Flair. Who's your daddy, Montreal? Ah, I remember that. We need a set location for our nation. Ain't thought that? If we had to pick a continent, I'm not sure. Definitely like Europe or something at least. I'm not sure.
Absolutely frightening. Absolutely almost demonic. It is a song here of beauty, and that's going to happen this Sunday.
Or maybe have it annexed to the United States.
SummerSlam, England, and Eugene. But folks, there was another bully lock situation that occurred here on Raw last week. Referee Chad Patton was forced to wrestle.
Speaking of, yeah. Woo! Yeah. So not anywhere on America or even in which Pacific Island? I'd probably say, I mean, it's a whole nother country. But what I would do, but what I would want to do is have it annexed to the lower 48 states of the United States of America. That's what I would want to do. That's exactly what I would want to do. I mean, since we have our own country now, the first thing I would do is just have it annexed to the lower 48. Hawaii and Alaska do not count. I mean, how the fuck does Alaska even count as a United State if it's like connected to Canada? How the fuck does that work? Who was that? That was my dad. That was my dad. Legend has it, to this day, Sheamus still has a lobster head. Speaking of Ric Flair, don't even get me started on when his good friend Terry Funk called Mick Foley's wife a whore and his kids bastards. I'm not making this up. Jesus Christ, dude. Because it's owned. Yeah. Like, that's fucking weird. That is fucking unusual shit. Right now, it'd have to be our territory. Definitely. Especially when lobster head's universally beloved at this point. Yep. You know what? Our version of Red Lobster is going to be called Lobster Head. I mean, Ireland wasn't even connected to UK. Well, damn. That's a bad thing. Why they continue to use that Kevin MacLeod ass stock music as his music to this day, I won't understand. Like these fucking storylines, man. What the hell? I remember this one. Anyone, hey, you guys remember this one?
Come on, you dumb son of a bitch! Hit me!
Middle finger. Like, fuck you. Middle finger shit.
Just when I thought
Listen to this.
Lee, you're a coward. I can see the yellow stripe up your back. I can see your knees shaking. BMF. Austin, you are nothing but a great big pussy.
Oh no, you did not just call him a pussy. Ding 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 ding. Kurt Angle out of nowhere. Yeah, it's a party. And the best part, it was using that glass shattered by Disturbed's theme. This makes it even better. This is peak Attitude Era shit. All right, I'll see you later, Luna. I hope you feel better though. We should also have an arena for training and entertainment like UFC. Probably. I think we should too. There's a funny story I heard in Mick Foley's autobiography where he and Steve Austin played a prank on Diamond Dallas Page and they put cookies in his hotel bed sheets and they laid on them. He was fuming. I wonder, did he ever eat them? If Diamond Dallas Page didn't eat them, he should have. I'm thinking about making a parody of WCW. I don't know. Hold on. Let me see this for a sec. Mick said that he and Edge, quote unquote, formed a pact just for an excuse for Edge to spear him through a flaming table at WrestleMania 22 big time. To prove he's hardcore like his mentor, Terry Funk. What the shit? Yeah, that makes no fucking sense.
Classic. A former nightclub manager and walking cartoon character, he had gotten his start as a manager for Vern Gagne's American Wrestling Association. His main attribute at that time was that he was willing to pay his own airfare to television tapings, along with paying for his 2 Diamond girls, and work for free. As a manager, he had been at best average. He had eventually caught on in his home state of Florida as an announcer, where he hooked up with Dusty Rhodes. Dallas was eventually replaced as an announcer. Even as one of his best friends, I've got to admit that his bag of play-by-play cliches was about as well received as a set of fingernails on a chalkboard. So DDP, at the tender age of 35, decided to step into the ring and become a wrestler, where against all odds, he became a top name in the business. It certainly wasn't easy. Most people didn't want to see him succeed. Amid all the negativity, I remember one person predicting big things from him. I was riding in the rental car shuttle bus with Abby when I saw DDP strutting across the parking lot with one of his tacky outfits and some outrageous pair of shades. "He's going to make it, champ," I heard the butcher say. "Dallas?" I asked, with shock in my voice, wondering if years of headshots and cage matches had finally taken their toll on my partner. "Why?" "He lives his gimmick, champ," was Abby's reply. "He lives his gimmick." Indeed he did. He used the same tired cliches in real life that he did on TV. "How are you doing?" a lady would ask as we waited for change at her toll booth. "Lady," DDP would start, "if I was doing any better, I'd have to be twins just to handle it." I tended to roll my eyes a lot when I traveled with Dallas. My favorite DDP story occurred somewhere in the Carolinas in the middle of 1993. I was traveling with DDP and stunning, not quite stone cold yet, Steve Austin, and we were in the second day of a week-long loop. Now, you've got to understand, despite all the cartoonish characteristics, Dallas was a very intense individual. So intense, in fact, that he used to ask us to videotape his match every night.
Quite interesting to say the least. For punishment or execution, how does blinding someone's eye with a lighter work? That wouldn't really be a form of. That would kind of be a form of torture. I mean, it kind of reminds me of those people, of those times when people use like fireballs in pro wrestling and shit. Cookies in a hotel room bed might be one of the last things I'd eat, prank or not. Actually, Mick wanted to prove he's more hardcore than the old and decrepit Terry. If we have our own, yes, if we have our own territory, that's big time torture. Actually, yeah, definitely. If we have our own territory, we could have Luna at least find her long term peace. Definitely, I remember it, but I'm not wording it properly. For yeah, just a completely random thought. Yeah, Ric Flair notoriously hates Mick for calling wrestlers "quote unquote" imaginary badasses, listing off the likes of Stan Hansen and Bruiser Brody just to call him out on his bullshit. Mm. The imaginary badasses line came from Mick's own book. Well, damn. Rick should have burned a copy of that book in the ring during his and Mick's feud. Would have made for some good TV, in my opinion. Mm. The cookies were actually made for them by a fan. Oh shit! Like, like he should have eaten them though. Honestly, and like if someone actually left a shit ton of cookies on my bed, I would have eaten them, no doubt. Cause like I refuse to let those cookies go to waste. Rick versus Mick in a hardcore match would have made more sense for Mania 22 than Rick being in the Money in the Bank ladder match. For, in my opinion, who would be a general or commander? I'm not sure exactly. Oh fuck! Maybe me. Most likely, either me or Reader. Most likely, Reader. I mean, I don't understand what happened to him. He went from. I mean, since it's due to his lack of motivation, which I can actually understand. He went from. How do I say this? He went from being. He went from being serious to being lenient. That's pretty much the only way I can put it. I mean, I'm way less relaxed. I'm way less relaxed. But I don't consider myself to be in a power position. I don't. I mean, in the past, I will admit, I was kind of a megalomaniac. I was. Actually makes a lot of sense. The fuck is this? Yeah, I gotta loosen up. Yeah. I think too. I think so too. The story gets funnier. How DDP reacts is priceless. Ooh,
The
George
same
Carlin.
way
I
we
like
made up
this.
the death penalty. We made them both up, sanctity of life and the death penalty. Aren't we versatile? And you know, in this country now, there are a lot of people who want to expand the death penalty to include drug dealers. This is really stupid. Drug dealers aren't afraid to die. They're already killing each other every day on the streets by the hundreds. Drive-bys, gang shootings, they're not afraid to die. Death penalty doesn't mean anything unless you use it on people who are afraid to die. Like the bankers who launder the drug money.
Okay.
The drug money. Forget the dealers. You want to slow down that drug traffic, you got to start executing a few of these fucking bankers. White, middle-class Republican bankers.
White middle-class Republican bankers. Like, if you're talking about white right-wingers, then I definitely approve. But now is not the time to focus on politics. Let's continue listening to this.
And I'm not talking about soft American executions like lethal injection. I'm talking about fucking crucifixion, folks. Let's bring back crucifixion. It's a form of capital punishment that Christians and Jews of America can really appreciate.
Dude, lethal injection is not soft. If anything, the firing squad is the least painful. Lethal injection is medium. Electrocution, high on the death penalty scale. So yeah, there you have it. That's what I'm gonna say. Okay, firing squad, low on the death penalty scale. Lethal injection, medium. Electrocution in the electric chair, that is high on the scale.
And I'd go a little further. I'd crucify people upside down. Like St. Peter, feet up, head down, and naked. I'd have naked upside down crucifixions on TV once a week at halftime of the Monday Night Football game. The Monday Night Crucifixions. You'd have people tuning in who don't even care about football. Wouldn't you like to hear Dan Deerdorf explain why the nails have to go in at a certain angle?
I don't get it.
I'll guarantee you one thing. You start executing, you start nailing one white banker per week to a big wooden cross on national TV, you're going to see that drug traffic begin to slow down pretty fucking quick. Pretty fucking quick. You won't even be able to buy drugs in schools and prisons anymore. Now, I don't care about capital punishment one way or another because I know it doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything except maybe satisfy a kind of biblical need for revenge. You know, if you read the Bible, you see that it's full of retribution and revenge. So really, capital punishment is kind of a religious ritual. It's a purification rite. It's a modern sacrament. And as long as that's true, I say, let's liven it up a little. I honestly believe if you make the death penalty a little more entertaining and learn to market it correctly, you just might be able to raise enough money to balance the stupid fucking budget. The stupid fucking budget.
Like, what about getting stoned? Like they dig you up in the dirt and they have a crowd of angry men throw rocks at your head until you're dead. So yeah, they should bring those back too. Yeah. Hey Zach, welcome to the show. He's like, how? He said, like, who put fucking cuties in? No, he says, who put fucking cookies in my bed? Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh my god. Cutie's back for that one line. George doesn't condone those ideas, mind you. Hey, I didn't see you were streaming, dude. Welcome. So we're talking about wrestling and how WWE is like announcing that they might consider bringing back adult-oriented programming like they used to have in the 1990s to late 2000s. Now, that is something. Yeah. I mean, there are times when I don't condone capital punishment and times when I do condone capital punishment. I only condone capital punishment only when it's necessary. Probably gonna be going to bed pretty soon. You and your boyfriend are going on a big road trip tomorrow. Awesome. Big time. Yep. Hold on, let me fucking see this. Like, I like fucking DDP. I'm trying to find that shit. The whole DDP yoga setup, I'm noticing this right now. Why the fuck does this look a little bit like Jerry Springer's show setup?
He then studied those damn things for hours, looking to improve in any way he could. Because of his intensity, Dallas was easy to rile up on a road trip. Tell her, Dallas responded. This trip, Austin fired it. My wife wanted me to pick up a couple of antiques on this trip, Steve innocently said. What did you tell her? Dallas responded. I told her I'd already...
Like, and then down in the comments, someone said, and I quote, and DDP said in his best Eric Cartman voice, "Screw you guys, I'm going home." Like when Kenny said that line, it was the best line I've ever heard. It was the best way he said it. Capital punishment should exist in the worst of the worst circumstances, like for mass murder, serial rape, child rape, terrorism, and so on, and repeat offenders. Thank you. I definitely think that's exactly when capital punishment is necessary. We shouldn't be killing people just for the sake of racial bias. I'm looking at you, South Carolina. Go fuck yourself after what you did to George Stinney. His execution took place in June of 1944. Go fuck yourself, the state of South Carolina. I will always despise you after that execution. Like, hell, Stinney's family is filing a lawsuit against the entire state for it. So at times, in situations like this, capital punishment is 100% not necessary. Like, killing someone just for the sake of racial bias. Like, go fuck yourself! There's this funny Steve Harvey video you want to show me. Let me see this shit real quick. If we establish our own nation, we would definitely include that. Yeah. And when it was, when there is irrefutable proof as well. Yeah. That was a different time though, dude. It sucked though. It really did. There was a documentary, actually a made-for-TV film that was produced in There was a made-for-TV film that aired on 1991 in NBC called Carolina Skeletons, I think. Like, I saw a clip from there 2 years ago, and it was a reenactment of George Stinney's execution. And when I saw that shit, it was absolutely horrifying. Like, that shit left me traumatized for days. Like it just makes me paralyzed with anger because since I'm launching our own nation, I wouldn't even dream of unnecessarily executing someone for racial bias. Like, what the fuck am I watching? Like, in all seriousness, what the fuck am I watching? Meritopolis is the capital. Your nation would be Meritopia. Oh, I like that. In your nation, the Pogo Island, there are no biases. Camo pattern or customizable color patterns? Definitely camo pattern. Wasn't that kid a minor too? Yeah, he was a minor. He was executed at the age of 14. 14! Let that sink in, people. Let that sink in. There's a second part to the George Carlin bit. This I gotta see.
And don't forget, the polls show the American people want capital punishment and they want a balanced budget. And I think even in a fake democracy, people ought to get what they want once in a while, just to feed this illusion that they're really in charge. Let's use capital punishment the same way we use sports and television in this country to distract people and take their minds off how bad they're being fucked by the upper 1%. Now,
relatable.
Unfortunately.
That's relatable.
Unfortunately, Monday Night Football doesn't last long enough. What we really need is year-round capital punishment on TV every night with sponsors. Gotta have sponsors. I'm sure as long as we're killing people, Marlboro Cigarettes and Dow Chemical will be proud to participate.
Talking about talking about live television executions. That reminds me, I'm gonna post a poll here. Hold on. There we go. The full bit is called Balanced Budget. That is so disgusting. That is so disgusting. Fucking racist fucks. Exactly. There was a girl who was hung for murdering a 6-year-old girl in the 1700s, and she was 12 years old. 12 years old. Jesus! Oh my God. They should be heavily inspired by either Marine Corps or Canadian military armor. Definitely Marine Corps. My vote on the poll is it depends on who's being executed. If we air executions on live television, like, hide your kids, all right? Hide your kids, because we don't want them to witness the horrific events of what are going to follow.
To participate. Balance this stupid fucking budget. And let me say this to you, my interesting Judeo-Christian friends. Not only do I recommend crucifixions, I'd be in favor of bringing back beheadings. Beheadings on TV, slow motion, instant replay.
That would make for some quality entertainment, George Carlin. I'll tell you that. He says, damn, was about to go to bed, but then my homeboy Rebel started streaming. Now I'm hella woke. Damn it, dude. Nah. Believe us when we say, don't let your kids watch it. I'm not going to vote because I hate politics. Don't we all hate politics?
And maybe you could let the heads roll down a little hill and fall into one of 5 numbered holes. Let the people at home gamble on which hole the head is going to fall into. And you do it in a stadium so the mob can gamble on it too. Raise a little more money. And if you want to expand the violence a little longer to sell a few more commercials, instead of using an axe, you do the beheadings with a handsaw. Hey, don't bail out on me now, goddammit. The blood is already on our hands. All we're talking about is a matter of degree. You want something a little more delicate? We'll do the beheadings with an olive fork.
The fuck? Olive fork? Hold on. Oh, that's what an olive fork looks like? You might as well just use that to gouge out someone's eye. Yeah, you might as well just use that to gouge out someone's eye. Like, what the fuck?
That would be nice, and it would take a good goddamn long time. There's a lot of good things we could be doing. When's the last time we burned someone at the stake? It's been too long. Here's another form of capital punishment. Comes out of a nice, rich religious tradition. Burning people at the stake. Sponsor, Bridgeford Charcoal. And you put it on TV on Sunday mornings. The Sunday morning evangelicals send us an offering, praise Jesus, human bonfire. You don't think that would get big ratings in this sick fucking country? Shit, you'd have people skipping church to watch stuff. And you take the money they send in the offerings and you use it to balance the budget. What about boiling people in oil? Boy, those were the days, weren't they?
We do that. We used to do that to people who we used to accuse of committing witchcraft. Yeah.
You get the oil going real good, you know, a nice high rolling boil, and then slowly at the end of a rope, you lower the perpetrator head first into the boiling oil. Huh? You talk about fun shit. And just to encourage citizen participation, you let the mob in the stadium control the speed of the rope. Good, clean, wholesome family entertainment. The kids will love it. The kids will love it.
If I had the chance to air that kind of shit on the SBC network, I would.
And at the same time they're enjoying themselves, we're teaching them a nice Christian moral lesson. Boiling people in oil. Sponsor, Crisco.
Boiling people in oil. Sponsored by Yonkers Fried Chicken. It's pussy licking good.
And maybe instead of boiling all these guys, every now and then you can French fry a couple of them, you know?
Ooh.
French fried felons, dip a guy in egg batter.
If that guy is from Montreal or Quebec, then we definitely call it French frying.
Just for a goof, you know? Kind of a tempura thing, huh? Jeffrey Dahmer never thought of this shit, did he?
Nope.
Jeffrey Dahmer, eat your heart out. Which is an interesting thought in and of itself. All right, enough nostalgia. What about some modern forms of capital punishment? How about we throw a guy off the World Trade Center and whoever he lands on wins the Publishers Clearinghouse?
Okay, some dark shit right there. Okay, I see what you did. Man, I love this guy. I love this guy already. Yeah. I won't vote here. I'm like, who cares when it comes to that? Now that would bring down crime rates. Yep. And I get now why some people hate religion. We're talking about why people hate politics. They will still execute people at the stake, like witches in Central Africa and so forth. It's insane. I mean, really, the cauldron has a YFC logo on it. It does. George Carlin was the best comedian on the planet. Amen. Not even the other good ones, such as Steve Harvey or Dave Chappelle. Not even they could match this guy's genius. And I'm not going to mention Richard Kramer because Richard Kramer does not deserve an honorable mention. If anything, Richard Kramer deserves a dishonorable mention. Remember the whole him saying the N-word at the Laugh Factory incident back in 2006? Why is the name Kramer so loosely associated with the N-word? Like, I don't fucking get it.
Okay, something a little more sophisticated. You dip a guy in brown gravy and lock him in a small room with a Wolverine who's high on angel dust.
Hey! Okay! I see!
There's one guy's not going to be fucking with too many kids at the bus stop for a while. Here's something really nice you could do. You shoot a guy out of a high-speed catapult right into a brick wall.
Ooh, yeah! Hey, yo! That needs to be a clip. If that's actually a thing, please send that to Alfonso Ribeiro so we can see it on America's Funniest Home Videos on ABC.
Trouble is, it will be over too quick. No good for TV, you know. You'd have to do a whole bunch of guys right in a row.
Mm.
Rapid fire capital punishment. 15 catapults. While you're shooting off one, you're loading up the others.
Rapid fire, he says. Yeah, fuck him up, nigga. Fuck him up.
Of course, every now and then you would have to stop to clean off the wall. Cleanliness, right next to godliness. All right, high tech.
Talk about high tech now.
I sense some of you are waiting for high tech. I got it. You take a small tactical nuclear weapon and stick it up a guy's ass. A thermonuclear suppository. Preparation H-bomb. You talk about fallout, huh? Whoa.
Damn!
Or you take the bomb and you stick it just inside that little hole on the end of a guy's dick. You know?
No!
Yeah, a bomb in the dick.
Oh!
When it goes off, the guy wouldn't know whether he was coming or going. Get out of here. I got you.
Oh my god, bro! Oh my god!
Listen.
Oh wow! 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 Okay, you know what? That's it. George Carlin is without a doubt the greatest comedian on this planet. No one can change my mind. Bill Burr is one of the best today. So glad we got him. I don't remember that. I associate Kramer with Seinfeld. Same. I don't care how small we are as warriors. We shall be strong, courageous, quick, and tactical. Amen. Good timing on the mention of tactical, because they were talking about tactical nukes and shit. Hold on. Like this video that Sir Horace sent me earlier. Let me take a look at this.
There was a time when people thought that social media sites were just for teens. But these days, moms, even grandmas, are active on these sites.
Mm.
How the older generation communicates with their family members on Facebook or some of these social sites can be pretty funny at times. Now, check out a few of the exchanges that I found. Okay, here's one. The Sun status reads, "My doctor suggested that I engage in sexual intercourse to help my sleeping problems. Any takers?" He gets a response, "No."
No.
Back, "Well, Mom, obviously I wasn't asking you."
Oh no.
All right, this one proves that not all parents even understands how this Facebook thing works. Okay, the dad posts where to buy chicken casserole supplies. So his son posts, "Dad, this is not Google. Try again." So his dad writes back, "Where to buy chicken casserole supplies."
Okay, this is just
So
what the hell are you serious?
WTH, are you serious? So dad types in chicken casserole supply store. So finally the kid just ends it. He types in this: Fiesta Supermarket, 6810 North Cherry Blossom Drive. You're an idiot, Dad. Come on.
You are a fucking
Dad,
idiot.
I hope you had a good time. I know I sure did. We'll see you again.
Okay, that is the funniest thing I've ever heard. Hold on. This reminds me of a Reddit post in the subreddit r/murdered by words. And the entire thing says, and I quote, hold on. Okay, this whole thing, get ready. I want you guys to brace for impact. And what I want you guys to do next is completely throw out any expectations you had of what this person actually says. I'm being serious. So if you guys have any food that's like being made, What I want you to do is stop what you're doing now, take the food and prepare it, and then come back. And then you're going to be really, really entertained or perturbed with what the post says. Actually, you know what? Let's just take a look. The post says, and I quote, at this point, there's no excuse for baby boomers still in the workforce to be technologically inept anymore. It's just willful ignorance. This shit is not fucking hard. Why is it asking for a password? Because you're logging into something, Martha. That's how it's been for the last 20 fucking years. How do I do this? Can you show me? No, Jeb, you can Google it like the rest of us. You've been an engineer and working with computers for 35 years. Why would I waste my time when some 12-year-old Indian kid on YouTube can walk you through it far more clearly? It requires one have exposure to the concept of Googling to understand how it works. Your generation was smart enough to create a giant hole in the ozone layer, but not smart enough to realize that you have the near entirety of human knowledge at your fingertips, at your disposal, just by typing in a few words. Give me a break. I'm just not tech savvy. No, you just refuse to learn, despite most modern software being idiot-proof. Stuck in your ways out of entitlement. The worst part is after you help out an old person 9 times, the worst part is after you help an old fuck 9 times out of 10, they'll give you some sort of bullshit passive-aggressive thank you along the lines of, oh, I guess you young people have to know something about those phones you're always on, huh? Give me a fucking break, Greg. Maybe we're always staring at them because it's less depressing to be distracted, instead rather than coming to terms with the fact that our planet is literally dying. It's literally dying. It's not my fault your wife hasn't had sex with you since 2006. Go away. And another thing that just gets my blood boiling is their ability to get into the settings, completely fuck things up, and then manage to develop total amnesia about how it happened. What do you mean you set your phone to Japanese on accident, Deborah? There's like 15 separate menus you have to navigate through to get there. I think it's because I got a virus. No, Arthur, it's not a virus. The only viruses here are your rampant stupidity and the deadly pathogens carried by your unvaccinated and probably ugly grandchildren. I just absolutely loathe that the people who decide if women should be executed for having abortions or not are the same people who can't figure out how to work a Blu-ray player with the instructions right in front of them. Like that is actually a Reddit post. I'm surprised, and that shit actually that shit actually, that shit actually says it best. Says it better than I ever could. Shit. I mean, I don't mind. Here's part 2. This says hashtag where to buy chicken casserole supplies. I'm gonna head out now. This stream was hilarious. Peace. Thanks for showing up, Sir Horror. Says, wait, what did I miss? Says, you got that phrase memorized well. Yep. We're talking about how some old people cannot learn the basic instructions of newer technology. Not because they're old, but because they're too fucking lazy and careless to learn new things. Exactly. Like, bro. Like, I mean, these adults are part of what makes this world function properly. But when you have adults who don't know how to use newfangled technology properly due to their laziness, I don't even fucking know. I just don't know what to say in this case. Like, I've seen a lot of Reddit posts, though. I've seen a lot of fucking crazy ass Reddit posts, and like, this post actually made me laugh so hard, and it says, okay, someone posted, and I quote, Being a heterosexual during Pride Month is like being a Jew during Nazi Germany. And then someone replies to that by saying, "It's true. A sympathetic gay people have sheltered me in their attic for the last 5 days. The gay Stapo came yesterday and interrogated my benefactors, but they didn't search the house. At least not this time. I'm putting them in terrible danger, but I don't know what else to do. I know what happens to those who protect breeders. They know it too. How long will they be willing to risk their lives for me? I trust them. I have to. What happens when the closet police come back though? What happens when they are forced to choose between their safety and mine? I pray it doesn't come to that." A crowd was marching in the street today. I could hear them chanting, "Yas, Queen, Yas, Queen," through the walls of my hiding place. I can't tell if it's the stomp of their thigh-high boots or my own shaking, but it feels like an earthquake. An earthquake inside my own head. My God, there's so many of them. I need to stay positive, but I can feel the spidery thread of hope slipping through my fingers. Why didn't I listen after Homa knocked? I could have left. There was still time, but I didn't listen. There's no escape now, only hiding, hiding and waiting for Pride Month to be over. I'm surprised that actually was actually a real response to that post on Reddit. And another person responded to that saying, "I have spent about 10 minutes just wondering how amazing the gay Stapo's uniform would be." Oh my God. Not because they're old, but because they're too fucking lazy and careless to do new things. Dementia is no excuse either. I agree. Yeah, dude, like my grandparents are not that kind of old. They're with the times, surprisingly enough. Well, damn, that is quite surprising to know. That is actually quite surprising to know. Oh my God. So, like, I like how this went from me talking about wrestling to just a general thing. I love where this is going. I absolutely love where this is going. And someone like there was this other post on Reddit. There was like a failed Dallas shooter who didn't kill anyone, and then there's someone posted here. Someone posted, and I managed to find the original post on Twitter and retweet it, and it says, and I quote, "Look at this fucking dork. Hey, dipshit, you're dead, and everyone is digging through your posts and laughing at you and making fun of you. You didn't kill anyone and got domed by a security guard. It rules that you're dead." I got friends of all ages, 20s, 30s, 40s, some even in their 60s, and my older friends even know about basic technology of today. And they even like younger people like myself and not these other fools. Man, I honestly I just really kind of hate these fucking baby boomers who are too lazy to learn how to fucking operate heavy machinery or technology like computers and shit. Wow. What's worse is that pride, greed, and envy are right now the most common yet fucking fatally contagious diseases known to mankind. I agree with that wholeheartedly. And then, like, someone else posted on Twitter and said, imagine knowing a guy that can solve all your financial problems without asking for sex. And then someone replied to that saying, his name is employment. Wow. Wow, dude. Wow. Someone said, let me get this straight. You're asking me what has gotten better with the current generation? The generation that snorts condoms and eats Tide Pods. As opposed to the generation that made black people use separate water fountains and fired folks for being gay. Yeah, I'll take the condom trick any day of the week. All right, let's take a look at part 2. This is George Carlin. I gotta see this.
Here's another idea. I'm going to save you a whole lot of money on prisoners, but at the same time, we are still going to remove from society many of our more annoying citizens. 4 groups are going away permanently. First group, violent criminals.
Thank you. Thank you. Let's hear what you have to say about this.
Here's what you do with these Emmy Award winners. You take the entire state of Kansas. You move everybody out. You give them a couple of $100 for their inconvenience, you know. Gotta be fair. And then you move them out, you put a big 10-story electric fence around Kansas, and Kansas becomes a permanent prison farm for violent criminals. No parole, no police, no supplies. The only thing you give them is lethal weapons and live ammunition so they can communicate in a meaningful way.
Oh, another thing I should say. Another thing I should say. Fuck Kansas. Fuck Kansas.
Then you put the whole thing on cable TV. The Violence Network, VNN.
If that was an actual thing, I would launch it. I would actually launch that. You're watching the Violence Network.
And for a corporate sponsor, you get one of those companies that loves to smear its logo feces all over the landscape. Budweiser will jump at this shit in half a minute. All right, next group, sex criminals. Completely incurable. You gotta lock them up. You could outlaw religion, and most of these sex crimes would disappear in a couple of generations. But we don't have time for rational solutions. Much easier to fence off another rectangular state. Rectangular states are cheaper to fence, saves the taxpayers money, you know? This time, Wyoming. But only for true sex offenders. We're not going to bother consenting adults who like to dress up in leather Boy Scout uniforms and smash each other in the head with ball-peen hammers while they take turns blowing their cat. There's certainly nothing wrong with that. It's a victimless hobby. And think of how good the cat must feel. No, we're only going to lock up rapists and molesters. Those hopeless romantics who are so full of love they can't help getting a little of it on you, usually on your leg. You take all these heavy-breathing fun seekers and you stick them in Wyoming, and you let them suck, fuck, and fondle. You let them blow, chew, sniff, lick, whip, gobble, and cornhole each other until their testicles are whistling, "Oh, come all ye faithful." Then you turn on the cameras and you got the Sperm Channel. And don't forget our corporate sponsor.
Hey, should I make that an actual thing? Should I make that an actual network? I don't know.
I'm gonna let Budweiser put little logo patches on the rapist pants right here. This pud's for you. All right, next group, drug addicts and alcoholics. Not all of them, don't get nervous. Just the ones who are making life difficult for at least one other person. And we're not going to bother first offenders. People deserve a chance to clean up. Everyone will get 12 chances to clean up. Okay, all right, 15. That's fine, and that's it. If you can't make it in 15 tries, off you go to Colorado. A perfect place for staying loaded. Each week, all of the illegal drugs confiscated in the United States that the police and DEA don't keep for their own personal use will be airdropped into Colorado. We're going to turn the Coors Brewery over to the beer-drinking assholes, and everyone can stay wasted, wired, stoned, bombed, hammered, smashed, and shit-faced round the clock on another new cable channel, Shit-Faced Central. This is the real Rocky Mountain High.
I can already imagine how Merritt would react to that.
Okay, I saved my favorite group for last. The maniacs and crazy people.
Yeah. Just oh yeah, and don't forget, I mean to forget lust. Pride, greed, envy, and lust. Definitely. Like Shadow Sperm Channel. Oh my god. Better keep my eyes peeled. Yep. Your sister went to your grandma's house in Kansas and more than once, and you didn't feel right over there. Yikes, dude. There's a lot of racist people in Kansas. I should know because Luna's dad was actually originally from Kansas before moving to Oregon. And because of him, I fucking hate Kansas. All right? Fuck everyone in Kansas. Fuck everyone in Topeka, Kansas, Wichita, Riley, Garden City. Fuck them too. Yeah, Topeka. I think I mentioned Topeka. I don't know. I don't know. There's hardly, like, Kansas is hardly even a recognizable state. Like, does anyone really give a shit about Kansas? I sure as hell don't. What I meant by that is your sister and you didn't feel at home over there. I could tell. Let's not get prejudiced. Yeah, I agree. They say that Massachusetts is racist when it's pretty liberal-minded and diverse here. Like, dude, really? Lol. At least I didn't feel comfortable there. I felt like I was in a place I wasn't supposed to be. Jesus!
Yeah. The ones who live out where the buses don't run. And I distinguish between maniacs and crazy people. A maniac will beat 9 people to death with a steel dildo. A crazy person will beat 9 people to death with a steel dildo, but he'll be wearing a Bugs Bunny suit at the time. So you can't put them all away. You know, you got to keep some of them around just for the entertainment.
Yeah.
Like the guy who tells you the king of Sweden is using his penis as a radio transmitter.
What?
To send anti-Semitic lesbian meatloaf recipes to Soupy Sales and Marvin Hamlish. A guy like that, you want to give him his own radio show.
If I want to give him his own radio show, then please be my fucking guest. Come over to Yonkers, New York. Our flagship station of Shadow Radio, WDHS FM 101.5, is hiring. So I'd be more than happy to welcome him.
No, the maniac farm will be reserved strictly for hopeless cases, like a guy who gets a big tattoo on his chest of Liza Minnelli taking a shit.
Oh!
You know? And he tells you if he wiggles a certain way, it looks like she's wiping her ass, you know? guy like that, you want to get him into custody as quickly as possible. Now, for the Maniac Farm, I think there's no question we got to go with Utah.
Utah, one of if not the smallest states in the U.S. Does anyone give a fuck about Utah anymore? It's filled with fucking Mormons. Like want to talk about Jesus? Like, bro, the fucking Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Jesus fucking Christ. I actually know a friend of mine who actually worked at the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. I miss that guy. I haven't talked to him in quite a while, actually.
Utah, easy to fence, right next to Wyoming and Colorado is right next to Kansas, and that means all four groups of our most amusing citizens are now in one place, except for the big fences. And I think I have another one of my really good ideas for cable TV. Gates. Small sliding gates in the fences. Think of what you've got here. Predators, degenerates, crackheads, and fruitcakes. 900 miles of fence separating them. Every 50 miles, you put a small sliding gate. But the gates are only 10 inches wide, and they're only open once a month for 7 seconds. And you know something? Fuck cable. This shit has got to be on pay-per-view.
Oh, yeah! Take my fucking money. Shut up and take my fucking money.
Because if those gates are only open 7 seconds a month, you are going to have some mighty interesting people pushing and shoving to be first online. Deeply disturbed, armed, cranky lunatics on drugs. You know the ones. A lot of tattoos, a lot of teeth broken off at the gum line. The true face of America. And every time you open the gates, a few of the more aggressive ones are going to get through. The creme de la creme. The alphas. They're going to get through, they're going to find each other, and they're going to crossbreed. And pretty soon you have a melting pot. Child killers, corpse fuckers, drug zombies, and full-blown wackaloons.
What?
Wandering the landscape in search of truth and fun. Just like now. Everyone will have guns, everyone will have drugs, and no one will be in charge. Just like now. But at least we'll have a balanced budget.
That was fucking awesome. Not the worst ship ever, though. Let's not get prejudicial. Yeah, I mean, there have been some areas of Boston where there was a rise in hate crimes, but not really anymore. It wasn't that bad. I have a friend who was born in Kansas, has family in New York, and now lives here in Mass, like 5 minutes away from me. Utah is actually pretty moderate and chill, dude. Lol. You ever been to Utah? I've never been to Utah, and already I know what it's like over there. Got a crap ton of fucking Mormons over there. I've always wanted to see what the LDS church looks like. Like, believe it or not, I've always wanted to see what the LDS church is like. Like, what do they got in store? What do they got in store? Oh, shit. So, gentlemen, what are your thoughts on Mr. George Carlin when it comes to the nation? He actually makes some very valid points. He ain't wrong. Yeah, he actually makes some really valid points. No doubt about that. So, since I created a new nation, I'm already working on a new national anthem to go with it. Here's what I have so far. Like, I'm making progress so far. All right, I'm gonna head out. Good night. All right, thanks for showing up, dude. Yeah, I actually do need to get back to work on this new national anthem thing I'm doing. So yeah, I'm gonna end the stream here, y'all. I will see y'all tomorrow night for Shadow Pro Wrestling. So thank you guys so much for tuning in. Like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications because I post new content almost every single day. Yeah, I'm a night owl too. Yeah, I'm a night owl. I am definitely a night owl. Nice seeing you too, Zach. Anyway, guys, like this video, subscribe, and turn on notifications because I post new content almost every single day. All right. Until next time, take care of yourselves and each other. Stay blessed. And I'm looking forward to Monday night. Before we go, I'm going to do a Lord's Prayer. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done on earth as it is in heaven. Give us this day our daily bread, and forgive us our trespasses, as we forgive those who trespass against us. And lead us not into temptation, but deliver us from evil. For thine is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever and ever. Amen. All right. So I will see you guys tomorrow night for Shadow Pro Wrestling. Be at peace, and God bless. I'm out.